and the home of the brave.
Oh, a fantastic rendition of the national anthem. Back with more right after this. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons has rare passing ability for a player who's 6'11". He said, growing up in Australia, my dad told me to be a team player. It's easy for 5 guys to defend 1 guy. It's hard to guard 5. It's just a natural thing.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Suggs. Then it's MP. And it's Bamba in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. Here we go. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's Washington. Pass to Wagner. Back to Washington. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Shot is up. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Durant.
His first foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Here's Orlando.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
And that one's good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Curry. Durant against Isaac. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world. And obviously, as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
That free throw good from Isaac.
Boy, when you think about Jonathan Isaac, it is hard to understate what an effect his defense can have on a game. Opponents must take him into account when they're drawing up their offensive game plan.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Suggs. Good, and the assist goes to MP. You know, as for Isaac's defense, it's not always about a sensational highlight reel block. Doris, he can have an impact in subtle ways.
Oh, my goodness, no question. With his length, with his hustle, with his energy, with his instincts, everything factors in. Boy, when he's playing disciplined defense down low, you can put, quote, a do not enter sign right in the paint.
And Irving gets it to go.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Washington. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the shot's good.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
The first free throw is good.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Brown. And both free throws good for Durant.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself.
Orlando. Making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Brown comes in for Curry. And Harris is subbed in for Kevin Durant. They've got Bruce Brown. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Irving. He's got 6. Simmons, the pass to Irving.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Bamba's checked in for Carter.
Magic substitution. Mo Bamba.
Outside Simmons. Brown passes to Irving. And stolen by Bamba. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. To the left side wing. Pass to Washington. Up top Fultz. And here is Bamba. To the right side. And there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist by Washington.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Here's Irving. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Claxton. Inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Washington. Down low. Wagner. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Orlando. To the inside. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Washington against Irving. Outside Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Here's Washington. To the middle. And stolen by Irving.
R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by.
And so MV will bring it up for the Magic. 4-point game. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part.
R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind, the real evil.
Thanks. Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
On the court for Orlando, Mo Bamba out there with Wagner. Then it's MP. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the three, the small forward. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
So the Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that's
being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And so in the game for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Washington out there with sub. And it's Wagner in at the three spot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Washington. Here's Wagner. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Washington's got his 6th assist on the night. .59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving passes to Harris. To the paint, stolen by Bamba, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant comes in for Bruce Brown, and it's Seth Curry in for... A close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing? In the scoring column, through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's KD in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result... defense can't bother or distract him.
You know, looking back at Jonathan Isaac's 3rd year in the league, I mean, the forward made huge strides with the Magic in 19 and 20. I mean, he set career highs in just about every category. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Clark for Isaac, just when he had put everything together, disaster struck in the 2020 bubble.
Kevin, that was heart-wrenching to see that happen to Jonathan Isaac. Tore his ACL in August of 2020. A terrible injury for a young man who was really starting to grow into his role. But the good news now is he's back out there tonight, and it's great to see him on the court.
Washington kicks to Isaac, and they pick up 2. Isaac's got 6.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Curry passes to Irving. Bamba with the block. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Wagner kicks to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Suggs for 3. The rebound by KD. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 2. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Wagner finds Washington. That's good from Suggs on the assist by MP. Washington's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. Passes it to KD. And the Nets, another 3.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. MP against KD. And Isaac throws it down.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
Nets. Trail by 3. To the inside. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 14 points. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation.
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez. Wagner comes in for Okiki. Suggs, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And Washington subbed in for Anthony. That's good from Carter. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Suggs. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's MP. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Irving against MP. Wagner passes to Washington. Feeds it to Carter. And moving the ball around. MP left side. Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. Nets trail by 6. Here's Irving. The dish to Drummond. It doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Suggs. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
But prize by Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
It's on Jalen Suggs.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And Simmons drops them both. Magic leading by 6. To the middle. It's deflected. Back to Washington. Down low. It's stolen by Brown.
RIP to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that.
The Magic have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. They've got Kyrie Irving. Bruce Brown is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Washington with the ball. Irving picks him up. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Irving against Washington. And the shot's good by Irving.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Wagner. Irving against Washington. Takes it inside. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Orlando foul. That's his